Hey everybody, it's Greeno. Today I was catching up on some videos and was watching one from the teacher responding to Anders in Stockholm about a blues thread he had started, which I hadn't seen until today. And very cool video, and I went and watched Anders' original video, and kind of agree with him. I don't think blues kind of gets talked about enough in the BC, so I thought I would kind of jump in and show what I have in my collection. Might take a couple videos, but try and shoot a couple here maybe today and tomorrow or something. I'm not at all like an expert on blues or anything like that. It's just I really like the blues. But I like kind of like the electric, the Chicago kind of stuff the most. Some of the Delta stuff's okay, but I really like the more electric, I guess, you know, chess, that kind of stuff on. But alright, I guess get started. I just kind of pulled half of what I have off the shelves, blues-wise, that I've already listened to and kind of filed away. And then there's a bunch more I haven't got to yet, so I might show them later on. But kind of get started. Right now I'm listening to History of Rhythm and Blues Vocal Groups, Atlantic Records. This is like a pressing from the mid-80s, 83. It's kind of cool stuff, like the Robins, the Drifters, Clovers, the Cardinals, the Bobettes. They all start with Bob. Something kind of happened again about, 10 years ago. It seemed like all the bands were Bob. Alright, gonna get started. Starting at the end of the collection, moving to the beginning. A couple comps. The Best of Chicago Blues, Volume 1. Excuse me. This is kind of cool. It's got Otis Spawn, Jimmy Cotton, J.B. Hutto, Buddy Guy, and Junior Wells, two of my favorites. Homesick James. This is probably early 70s, early 80s, I'm guessing. Just like a comp. Here's Best of Chess. It's a 2-record set. A little bit of everybody on here. Howlin' Wolf, Eddie Boyd, Muddy Waters, Little Walter. Next, Howlin' Wolf. Really been getting into Howlin' Wolf lately. It's just repress from like 84. Most of the stuff I have is repressed. I have a couple originals, but not a lot. And when it comes to the blues, for me, it's like I just want to hear it. It doesn't matter about pressing so much to me. Whereas, you know, the metal stuff, I'm always looking for first presses and that kind of thing. Howlin' Wolf Live and Cooking at Alice's Revisited. And if you like Howlin' Wolf, there's a really good documentary. I think I saw it on Netflix. It might have just been called Smokestack Lightning. I can't remember now. The band's got some great old footage of Howlin' Wolf Live. And this is fantastic. The London Howlin' Wolf Sessions. This is, I think, in early 70s, but it's got Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts play with Howlin' Wolf. And there's, you know, other London sessions like the Muddy Waters and Muddy Waters and Bo Diddley, and I think there's 4 or 5 of them too. Jimmy Witherspoon sings the blues, some Crown Records. This is an original. Sonny Boy Williamson. Nighttime is the Right Time. course, everybody knows Muddy Waters, King B. And this is fantastic. Muddy Waters at Newport, 1960. Just another chest reissue from the 80s. But man, this is a great Muddy Waters album. And Muddy Waters sings Big Bill Broonzy. Anders said he really liked him. I also like Big Bill Broonzy. I have some CDs of like live stuff with Broonzy, and he's talking in between songs. Really cool stuff. The best of Muddy Waters. T-Bone Walker, 20 Blues Greats. And T-Bone did Call It Stormy Monday. Probably everybody's heard that song. He wrote that. And T-Bone Walker, Stormy Monday Blues. I believe this is an original on Blues Way. I haven't really looked real deep into it to see, but pretty sure it's original. And of course some Stevie Ray Vaughan. There's Live Alive. A big Stevie Ray fan, but I'm more of a live Stevie Ray fan. Album-wise, definitely cool stuff, but man, live just blows away the albums. Couldn't Stand the Weather, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Double Trouble. Another copy of that. Like the teacher said, or in his video, he was showing all the Alligator stuff he has, and I'm a huge fan of Alligator records. So I pick up anything that I come across that Alligator has put out. So most are great, some are so-so. This is a kind of a so-so one for me. Sapphire Uppity Blues Women. But it is on Alligator, so, and it's a later, it's from 1990, around that era. I kind of lose a little interest in a lot of the stuff come out on Alligator. Here's another copy I found that's actually was signed to somebody, and picked it up for $1 or something, so I couldn't pass it up. Joe Turner, The Best Of. And for Alligator, if you kind of go back and read some of the history on the label, it was actually started for this next guy, Hound Dog Taylor. The guys that ran Alligator Records started that label so they could put out some music by Hound Dog Taylor. So, this Beware of the Dog. This is the third Hound Dog Taylor. And the second Hound Dog Taylor is Natural Boogie. And there's 3 albums on Alligator by Hound Dog Taylor, and all 3 are just fantastic. If you can find any Hound Dog Taylor, pick it up. The guy had 6 fingers on his left hand. It's kind of a nub. The 6th finger doesn't work, but the guy had 6 fingers. And this is Alligator number 1. Hound Dog Taylor and the House Rockers. This is the first release on Alligator Records. It's number 4701. And they started with 4701 and just kept going to this day. They're still using that numbering system. Like I say, find any Hound Dog Taylor, like the blues, pick it up. There's a band called the Tailgaters, kind of blues. It's not bad. I showed this not long ago. Snatch and the Poontangs for Adults Only. This is a reissue. And this is like a really vulgar blues album. And actually I did some research on it, and it's Johnny Otis and his son Shuggy Otis are basically the two main guys on here. And this is some funny stuff. The only problem is this was sealed, this reissue, and I picked it up at a record show. And this is like warped to crap and back, but it plays, so I got to get another copy. Another Alligator release, Sun Seal, Bad Axe. Definitely worth checking out. Cool stuff. More Sun Seals, Chicago Fire. Also on Alligator. Sun Seals, Live and Burning, also on Alligator. Sun Seals, Midnight Sun, another Alligator. Can't get enough of the Alligator label, especially the 70s and early 80s stuff is just great. Sun Seals Blues Band. It's one of my favorite covers. I just love that. It's also an Alligator release and a good album. Otis Rush, So Many Roads, live in concert. I just showed this, I guess the last video. I just picked this up. This is live in Japan. It's very good. Otis Rush, Cold Day in Hell. It's pretty killer. Otis Rush, Right Place, Wrong Time. Fenton Robinson, Somebody Loan Me a Dime. It's a good album. It's another early Alligator. This might be like the, excuse me, this is the 5th release on Alligator. Oh, this guy's pretty cool, Duke Robillard and the Pleasure Kings. It's a little clean sounding blues, you know, I guess white blues, I don't know what you want to call it. But it's definitely worth checking out. Jimmy Reed, I Ain't From Chicago. And I think this is an original also on Bluesway. Next, Professor Longhair, Crawfish Fiesta. Another Alligator release. Professor Longhair was a piano player. Lucky Peterson, Triple Play, another Alligator release. Kind of get tired of hearing me say Alligator. The Paladins, Let's Buzz. These guys are kind of, I don't know, a little more rock. Alligator. Another Paladins, Years Since Yesterday on Alligator. Good stuff. And here's Shuggy Otis. Here comes Shuggy Otis. This is a reissue I just picked up not long ago. This is a good album. This I haven't heard, it's still sealed. Odetta Sings. She's doing Paul McCartney, Elton John, all that kind of thing. And then I have one other Odetta. And this is original, I think from the 50s on Fantasy. And this is pretty cool if I remember right. It's on colored vinyl. Let's see here real quick. Yep. And this This is definitely the oldest thing I have on colored vinyl. I didn't even know that was happening back then, or they were issuing anything on colored vinyl back then. Sorry. Next, the Nighthawks. Can't really remember this too much. I think they were just kind of blues with that rock touch. And John Mayall, Looking Back. It's that British blues, the British take on American blues. And John Mayall, Eric Clapton, Blues Breakers. That's it's like a later reissue, but a great album. Here's an original, Blues Breakers, John Mayall with Eric Clapton. This is a fantastic blues album. I mean, definitely, electric, but a great album nonetheless. Alright, that's about half of the blues I have on the shelves I've put away to listen to. Got about half more to go, and probably that much more that I haven't put away yet. Like I say, I really like the blues, especially the electric blues, and I'm always picking it up anytime I can find it. It's so hard to find, and it's so hard to find at a decent price, especially. So alright, I'll cut it off here, and maybe get this posted and try to do another video tonight or tomorrow. So leave comments, or if you have the blues, show them. And it's cool. I think it's something we need to talk about. Thanks for watching.